Summer is the perfect time for a wardrobe refresh, especially when it comes to sundresses. So I'm going to show you some of my favorite new picks from one of my favorite brands, Able. Not only are they headquartered here locally, but they're doing so much to advance fashion forward, from size inclusivity to fair wages for women. I could not love them more. So let me get right to it, because these are great things for a capsule wardrobe, a trip, you name it. And I'm starting here with the Carole Maxi dress. Now, just take my word for it. I was not going to try this on when I saw it on the hanger, and it is probably one of my favorites of everything I'm going to show you. It's got a little bit of this kind of paper bag linen. It's got the drawstring waist, the tiered ruffle at the bottom. It is so flattering on, especially with this little ruffle sleeve here, okay? Now we're going to go to this smocked dress. Now, this, I will say, where the Carole runs really true to size, this Molly smocked dress here is a little large, so you could maybe size down, but it gathers you at the waist here. I love the print that it has. And then, of course, ladies, it has pockets. Now, speaking of pockets, I just want to mention, too, because it goes so great, this bag is one of my new favorites that Able has. And so it's got a ton of pockets inside, and it also has the strap if you want to make it a crossbody. You just, for traveling, this is a new must. Okay, speaking of traveling, I know I'm talking about summer and dresses, but you need a bomber jacket, and the Burke bomber is the way to go. It's got this great zipper. It's got the darting in back here, plus you can actually cinch it. It's got some detailing underneath here. So make sure you grab a jacket. Planes are cold, restaurants are cold. Okay, we've got the Rosy Maxi here in Lilac. Now, I'm going to say this is also true to size. I love the color. This pairs really well with the Burke bomber as well. It's a plain dress, so if you had to choose one piece, this might not be my go-to, but it is super, super comfortable. Now, let me show you something that surprised me. This Tyler strappy maxi dress. I don't love my arms, so I don't normally go for a strappy maxi, but this, especially with the back detailing, is so flattering. Yes, it has pockets, and this sage green and the tiered skirt is so pretty. Now, the sage, I have to show you. I said dresses, but this little set, this with the Jordan short sleeve button down in the short, it comes in other colors as well, but this is so easy and breezy. I tied this with the short. They can be worn separately, obviously, but this is a great set to have on hand. Speaking of great sets, again, I'd be remiss if I didn't show you this tiered skirt with the Erna blouse. Again, great separate, but really pretty if worn together. I wasn't sure if I was going to be big on this trend with kind of the, midriff showing, but you can pull it up so that it covers. It's just such a pretty pattern. I love this yellow floral. Okay, here's another, take my word on it. This Joyce smocked dress here. I didn't think I was going to love the color. Here we go, and I do. You need a long sleeve sundress. Not only with this transition great for fall, but the smocking is so flattering, and yes, of course, the pockets. It's a good midi length, so it travels really well. And then the final is this Jane Maxi dress. Now, this is not, I would say, not necessarily the most flattering in terms of body conscious, but if you want something that's truly easy to put on, it goes a lot of places, and this sunny yellow is so pretty. The Jane is your choice. Now, if you're looking for shoes, the Whitney sandal is a great kind of elevated, it's got that elevated Birkenstock feel. It's really pretty. Or if you want some more affordable options, I'm also going to put on the blog the 3 must-have Walmart dresses that you can find that I think you'll really be appreciative of. But head over to Able in the Nations. Go online. You can also try items on for free, and I guarantee you will not be disappointed. Head to SamiCone.com for all my suggestions. Before I go, I need you to know to embrace today. I've seen a lot of mom jokes on social media lately, but they all seem to have a similar theme. Parents can't wait for summer to get here so they can relax, but then we spend all summer in a car shuttling our kids back and forth to various activities, parties, and play dates. If we're not careful to set aside time for ourselves and plan intentionally with our families, we can become more divided than we are during the school year. Last week, my daughter had a big decision to make about college, and I knew she couldn't make the choice wisely without a visit. Ironically, we all had 2 consecutive days free. Now, normally, I'd never suggest driving 16 hours round trip to a destination when we only had 48 hours in total, but in this case, I knew the journey together would be as meaningful as the destination itself. And I was right. The fact that I was willing to drop everything and get in the car not only showed my kids how deep my love is for them, but we made memories none of us will forget. And yes, we also ultimately made that difficult college decision on the drive home. Deuteronomy 31:6 reminds us that God will never leave us nor forsake us. As I'm about to launch my first child into her college years, I also needed her to know that no matter where she goes, I will always be there for her, and we will always be close by in each other's hearts. So while you may not be able to take an unexpected road trip this weekend, I challenge you to examine how you can embrace today in your own way. I hope you had as much fun as I did with everyone on today's show. I hope you have a great day. Make sure you make it great, and do not wait to tell someone you love how you feel about them. Bye, friends.